Welcome to Lsksm vlogs. Today, explore the Biology Encyclopedia, the complete guide to life, cells, genetics and evolution. Part 1. Introduction. Today, explore the Biology Encyclopedia and discover the fascinating science of living organisms, from microscopic cells and DNA to plants, animals, ecosystems, and human biology. Let's begin this exciting educational journey to understand the science of life and the incredible diversity of the living world. One. Introduction to biology. Explore the fascinating science of life and living organisms. This topic introduces the fundamental concepts of biology, from cells and organisms to genetics, evolution, ecology, and the diversity of life. 2. Classification of life. Learn how scientists organize and classify the enormous diversity of living organisms. Discover domains, kingdoms, taxonomy, scientific naming, and the relationships between different groups of life. 3. Viruses. Discover the structure, characteristics, replication, and diversity of viruses. Learn how viruses interact with host cells and their importance in disease, medicine, research, and biotechnology. 4. Bacteria. Explore the microscopic world of bacteria and their remarkable diversity. Learn about bacterial structure, reproduction, beneficial roles, diseases, ecosystems, and industrial applications. 5. Fungi. Discover the fascinating kingdom of fungi, including mushrooms, molds, and yeasts. Learn about fungal structure, reproduction, nutrition, ecological importance, and their uses in food and medicine. 6. Photosynthesis. Learn how plants, algae, and some microorganisms convert sunlight into chemical energy. Explore chloroplasts, pigments, light-dependent reactions, and the Calvin cycle that supports life on Earth. 7. Levels of biological organization. Explore how life is organized from the smallest components to complex living systems. Discover atoms, molecules, organelles, cells, tissues, organs, organisms, populations, communities, ecosystems, and the biosphere. 8. Evolution. Discover how life changes through generations and how species evolve over time. Learn about natural selection, adaptation, variation, common ancestry, and the evidence supporting evolutionary biology. 9. Cellular respiration. Explore how cells release energy from nutrients and produce ATP for cellular activities. Learn about glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, electron transport, aerobic respiration, and anaerobic pathways. 10. Animals. Explore the incredible diversity of the animal kingdom, from simple invertebrates to complex vertebrates. Learn about animal classification, body structures, adaptations, habitats, and major animal groups. 11. Plants. Discover the diversity, structure, and functions of the plant kingdom. Learn about roots, stems, leaves, flowers, reproduction, adaptations, and the vital ecological roles of plants. 12. Protists. Explore the diverse world of protists, including many microscopic organisms. Learn about their structures, nutrition, reproduction, classification, habitats, and important ecological functions. 13. Plant systems. Learn how different plant structures and systems work together to maintain growth and survival. Explore roots, stems, leaves, vascular tissues, transport systems, growth, and reproduction. 14. Meiosis. Discover the specialized form of cell division that produces reproductive cells. Learn about chromosome pairing, crossing over, genetic variation, and the importance of meiosis in sexual reproduction. 15. Genes. Explore genes as fundamental units of heredity and biological information. Learn how genes influence characteristics, control biological processes, and pass genetic information from one generation to another. 16. RNA, ribonucleic acid. Discover the structure and functions of RNA in living cells. Learn about mRNA, tRNA, rRNA, gene expression, and the essential role RNA plays in protein production. 17. Cell membrane. Explore the structure and functions of the cell membrane, which separates the cell from its surroundings. Learn about the phospholipid bilayer, membrane proteins, transport, signaling, and cellular communication. 18. Cell theory. Learn about the fundamental principles of cell theory and its importance to modern biology. Discover why cells are considered the basic units of life and how scientists developed our understanding of cells. 19. Ecology. Explore how organisms interact with one another and with their environment. Learn about ecosystems, populations, communities, food webs, energy flow, nutrient cycles, biodiversity, and environmental relationships. 20. Branches of biology. Discover the many specialized fields within the science of biology. Explore botany, zoology, microbiology, genetics, ecology, anatomy, physiology, molecular biology, biotechnology, and other biological disciplines. 21. Characteristics of life. Learn about the fundamental features shared by living organisms. Explore cellular organization, metabolism, growth, reproduction, response to stimuli, homeostasis, adaptation, and evolution. 22. Scientific method in biology. Discover how biologists investigate questions and develop scientific knowledge. Learn about observation, hypotheses, experiments, data collection, analysis, conclusions, and evidence-based scientific reasoning. 23. Animal cell. Explore the structure and functions of an animal cell and its major components. Learn about the nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, cytoplasm, cell membrane, and other structures essential for cellular life. 24. Cell organelles. Discover the specialized structures found inside cells and their individual functions. Learn how organelles such as the nucleus, mitochondria, ribosomes, Golgi apparatus, and endoplasmic reticulum work together. 25. Plant cell. Explore the unique structure of plant cells and their specialized components. Learn about the cell wall, chloroplasts, large central vacuole, nucleus, and other organelles that support plant life. 26. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. Discover DNA, the molecule that stores hereditary information in living organisms. Learn about its double helix structure, base pairing, replication, genes, and central role in inheritance. 27. Chromosomes. Explore chromosomes as organized structures containing DNA and genes. Learn about chromosome structure, number, organization, inheritance, and their importance during cell division and reproduction. 28. Protein synthesis. Learn how cells use genetic information to produce proteins. Explore transcription, translation, mRNA, tRNA, ribosomes, amino acids, and the connection between DNA, RNA, and proteins. 29. Mitosis. Discover how cells divide to produce two genetically similar daughter cells. Learn about the stages of mitosis and its importance in growth, development, tissue repair, and asexual reproduction. 30. Human body systems. Explore the major systems that work together to maintain the human body. Discover the functions and relationships of the nervous, circulatory, respiratory, digestive, skeletal, muscular, endocrine, immune, reproductive, and other systems. Conclusion. Thank you for joining Lsksm Vlogs for Biology Encyclopedia, Part 1, exploring the fascinating world of life, cells, genetics, and evolution. This is just the beginning, with many more exciting biology topics and discoveries coming in Part 2. Stay connected with Lsksm Vlogs and continue your journey into the incredible world of biology. These videos are not only for the current generation. They are a humble effort to preserve knowledge, history, science, and human achievements for future generations. Thank you to everyone who supports and encourages this journey of building a digital library of learning for tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the Lsksm Vlogs channel, like, comment, and share it to help pass on knowledge to future generations. Your support and encouragement mean a lot to us. G. Sobhanadri Rao, Lsksm Vlogs.